Welcome back to our first show of 2021. And look who's here. Mr. Yukon Ron himself. And he's been to the Cascades wrestling Sasquatch. Hey Ron, how did that wrestling work out?
Well, it went pretty well. But
Well, I see you're still here.
yes, let's have a celebratory drink before.
Well, that'd be amazing.
Cheers, buddy.
Hi, glad to see you still here, buddy.
Well, thank you. I also brought a gift.
Oh man, that's a good moonshine. Good up now. It's in the Cascades, buddy.
It's
Tell
pretty
you
good.
what, that is good stuff.
For tonight's episode of Cooking at the Shop.
And whatever you do to that Squatch meat, Ron?
Well, after you season her, we're going to put it on this searing lathe that we've created, and we'll put her in the smoker. Ooh, look at that.
It looks like some nice marbled Squatch meat right there. If that's what Squatch meats look like, I couldn't imagine any different.
All right. How are we going to season this, Doug?
Well, obviously we're going to use some of our shop oil with our amazing shop dust. Pour a little bit out of the meat. Then we're going to massage it with our bare hands, man. Yum, yum. Nothing like having your meat in hands with a little bit of oil. Hey, at least it's not lotion. Once you get that part done. So we're gonna season our meat. Obviously some salt, pepper. Hey, what the hell is that?
Oh, I don't
A
know.
little dirty South seasoning. This is only one side of the meat, baby. We're gonna flip her on over. She's oiled up on the other side too. What's that, Yukon?
This is a shot of some
Oh, well.
moonshine.
For conquering Sasquatch and a wrestling match, I'm all about that. Baby.
Cheers.
Let's season our meat on the other side. Salt, pepper, dirty South. Good stuff. Roll it around a little bit. Give it a little love. Let that oil and stuff and seasons work in. Damn, another one. You know, if you ever beat a Sasquatch wrestling, it's worth at least 3 shots. That's all I'm saying.
We're getting there.
And here's your meat back, mister.
Thank you, sir. So we're going to take our shearing lathe, remove our new centerpiece, shove it through the middle of our meat. Just like so. We're going to chuck her back up. There we go. We're going to go ahead and slide her down a little bit, right about center there. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and crank up our turnstile. I'm going to get her nice and cranked. And that should do it. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to sear our Squatch meat on our lathe. Let's go ahead and light this guy up. All right, after we get a good sear on it, we're going to move it over to our smoker, head right to center. It's turbo time. Now it's looking pretty good.
Bring it on over, Ron. Let's put it on the smoker.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take them off our searing lathe here. Move them over to the smoker. Oh yeah, that looks good. Go ahead and just push it right on the top.
Looks good, Yukon. Hey, I appreciate one more celebratory shot.
Cheers.
To out wrestling the Squatch. We got some meat on the grill, And now we're gonna get to our side dishes.
And what are we gonna have for our sides tonight? Pickles, Doug?
Well, you calling around? Tell you what, man. We have a great show. We're gonna finish this off with double or twice baked potatoes and fried pickles. Who doesn't like that? All this is gonna become something. Hey, back in the shop, we're gonna make these twice baked potatoes. So we already have these pre-baked potatoes. Cut them in half with a good sharp knife. Take this little fork we have and scoop out the middle of those potatoes. Put them in this bowl. Season them up. Look at that. Churches or school. Some bell rang. Maybe some angel just got some wings. We're gonna put all this yummy goodness that's coming out of these potatoes back inside the potatoes. That's why they're called twice baked. And we finally finished out hollering out all of our potatoes. They've been baked. And we have this yummy goodness here. We need to throw a bunch of cheese on there, some milk. We're gonna have to mash these things. Hold on, we're gonna throw a little, I don't know, green onion. Bacon. Bacon makes everything better, right? Oh, bacon. Love bacon. Dirty South season. Salt. And, of course, always Mom and Grandma's favorite, pepper. Lots of pepper. Now we're gonna take this. We cleaned this thing up real good from the last show. Look at it. But we're gonna smash these things down. Then we're gonna refill these potatoes and put them in the oven, the Coleman oven. Because, you know, like the rest of those people out there that got fancy ovens and fancy kitchens and stuff, we're just cooking on Coleman. Put this filling back in these taters and throw them on the Coleman stove. Oh man, can't wait to see how this turns out. Another crazy night at Cook the Shop. Throw our potato skins in there, roast them for just a little bit before I put our filling in. Man, it's getting hot in the shop. I gotta take this shirt off. And really gets us some good solid cooking here, baby. Those potatoes are in the oven and they're crusting up real nice, but we got to slice these pickles for some fried pickles. And I'm gonna shove these little skins over here. Get this knife. We're gonna, ooh, juicy. Or out into our dredge. There should be plenty for that many pickles. I have cornmeal for that crust on the outside, that crunch. That's oh so important to do. Our Dirty South seasoning. Look at that. Mom and Grandma's black pepper. Ooh. That's gonna get some flavor too. And some salt. And we'll mix it all. This ain't dirty. I know what dirty is. We're gonna get that thing going. Just like that. Oop, wrong pickles. So for our side dish, we have these quartered pickles for our fried pickles. Complement our Sasquatch meat and our twice baked potatoes. Just walk this on over to our cast iron and fry these up just like that. All right, we got our twice baked potatoes and our good cast iron. Some like potato skins. We are gonna put our filling in and then put them back in the oven. So get that in there. My stepmother taught me how to do this from from the time I was 19, and obviously I'm way beyond 19. But twice baked potatoes are always a treat. Always something that brought me back to my younger years. And boy, she make them good. She's from Worcester, Massachusetts. What a great person. God bless her soul. Love her to death. I'm hoping I can make some twice baked potatoes. That's cook at the shop. Everybody around can appreciate. Throw these back in the oven just long enough to let that cheese on top fall down. And then we'll try those out. I'm sure they'll be amazing. Lots of flavor, lots of spices in there.
All right, let's go ahead and cut into this guy. Give ourselves a little bit of helpings of each.
Compliments of Yukon Rod. We have some Squatch meat to try out.
Oh, this guy.
Never tried this in my entire life, man.
Me neither. This is really good.
And it doesn't taste like chicken.
No, it does not.
It tastes like Squatch.
Ooh, it's
Whatever
nice.
that tastes like, but it's a unique flavor. We got
Perfect
our fried
sear.
pickle. Oh, look at that thing. Medium rare. That's the way I like my meat. Little fried pickle.
That's really good.
I'll tell you what.
Good job.
When you put that pickle in your mouth, that Squatch meat, takes a bite off of it.
Complements it very well.
You got twice baked potatoes.
Let's try cutting this twice big. There we go.
Slip that knife over here this way, man. Take a little half piece. The mouth is full of yummy goodness.
That meat is actually really delicious. That smoker does a good job.
Never had anything like that in my life. Compliments to Yukon Ron.
Not even
Women
gamey.
wrestling match.
Not even gamey.
No. I gave you it all.
Delicious.
Last baked potato just ends all be all.
Another good meal, Doug.
Yeah. Good job, Ron, and welcome back. And sometimes we'll see you. Glad y'all showed up to watch another episode of Cooking Shop. To see you next time.
Like and subscribe. Follow us for more recipes.
That's right. We take all recipes and sometimes people send them in. We'll try to cook them at the shop. Shop style.
Have a good night, folks.